he'll just go, "This session's gonna be a banger," and I just don't even tell him anymore. I just keep
I
walking.
bet this session is gonna be a banger.
Every session's a banger.
True
You
that.
guys have drawn 10 cards in total.
How many cards are in the deck?
Let's go!
There are 22 cards in the deck, so you guys are one short of half the entire deck.
Perfect. Soon our group will acquire the entire deck. Every arc, we have to take twice as many cards as the last arc.
Oh.
Start buying decks at a time.
Right?
Oh, thanks.
Let's see how fucked up we are, and then maybe not.
It's like, it worked well this time. We'll try again.
I mean, I'm rich, so I don't care.
You guys are almost to the river that is going to lead you to the Dark Lake region of Undraka that is home to Felth Takar, the curse expert that you guys are looking for. It can help with the curse that's on Shanti/Lily, as well as you guys are all now cursed by the god of greed, Abathor, so potentially helping with that as well.
There's this light.
The session ended with you guys purchasing cards from a deck of futures, as the merchant called it, and many cards were drawn. Before getting into the cards,
oh no,
his traveling merchant cart is going to head off up the direction you guys came from, and in the caverns of Undraka, as you guys are sort of like looking at the cards that you just purchased, the fabric of reality in front of Kip is going to be split vertically and peel open into a rectangular shape. A wooden door with a knob appears and opens, and out from within it steps a character who is clad in a black leather coat and a plague doctor mask. He carries a wooden staff that curls at the top and has a giant raven perched on it, an actual like living animal. He steps through and motions to Kip to step through the door with him, asking, care for a cup of tea? And Kip is just like, I'm sorry for messing with your fabric, okay? I was just playing around a little bit, and is ushered through the door. The gateway closes, leaving you all without Kip.
Anyone know what the hell that was?
Did he say I'm sorry for messing with your fabric?
I think he meant fabric of time.
Yeah, because Kip's been like bending luck and using his boots and stuff.
No. Okay.
Yeah, messing with time is terrible. We should never do that.
Have we seen someone in a plague doctor mask before?
No.
Okay.
I think Sin's just going to assume this is way out of her league and kind of just keep moving. Like,
yeah.
Like, I don't...
I mean, like, I'm concerned, but...
I mean, Kip seemed fine with it, so it's not a problem for
He willingly went through the door.
Right, so he must be okay.
Does he have one of the sending stones?
No.
Of course not.
Pretty sure it's me.
I have...
Me...
I have one or two.
Me and Bard and Lily has two?
Wait, okay, so I know for a while I had one that was connected to Sin, and one that was connected to Bard.
Yeah.
But then I thought I gave the one that was connected to one of you to someone else. This is too much. This is...
I think that...
I know Kip doesn't have
Corval had one?
I'm pretty sure
Was it
Corval.
I think I gave it to Corval. I don't think I gave
pretty
it to
sure
Kip.
Corval had it, because you guys were testing whether or not spells can be cast.
Yes, I still
Oh,
have
that's
one.
right.
Yes.
Right.
So it's me and Corval, and then
Yes.
Sin and Lily.
So just for convenience, let's color code them.
Right.
So Bard, pick a color. That'll be our pair.
Pink.
That's a good color.
Lily, we're
Thank
purple.
Yes!
Pink and purple, baby.
Okay. Purple sending stone. Easy.
So, Some of these cards are going to activate instantly.
Panic and
It's going to be
That is
me.
really
I
weird.
know it.
We'll start with Sin. Sin, one of the cards that you drew was this.
Yeah.
Flames.
Oh god.
As
Wait,
you're
which
holding
one was
the
it?
card, Flames.
Flame.
No.
Oh shit.
Look,
oh,
they're
shit.
smiling. It's good.
No.
As you're holding the card in your palm, you start to feel a burning sensation on your palm, which deals 3 points of fire damage to you,
Jesus
and leaves
Christ.
a brand emblem of a flame in the center of your palm.
Oh,
Oh
You hear a
shit.
voice echo in your mind. You are destined to die consumed by fire.
well then.
Oh.
Thanks.
I'm glad I have my
nothing else
scarf.
happened.
God.
And the Fates card that you drew does not activate.
Okay.
Bard, you drew 2 cards.
Also, your haircut looks great.
Thank you
Ooh,
so
nice.
much. I only drew 2.
You have 3. You drew 2 this last time.
I'm
That's
I
right,
am
that's right.
panicked. I am
Ruin.
panicked.
I'm
Void.
also panicked. Wait, okay, so I got Void and
Void
Ruin.
and Ruin are
They're 2 very good cards.
yes, terrifying.
I had
Uh,
a pretty bad one.
Opposite Day. It's Opposite Day. So these are actually
You mean
good.
it's not
So-
opposite day? Oh.
That's right. That's right.
the card
No,
Ruin
wrong.
depicts a ruined castle atop coastal cliffs, battered by the elements around it. The card activates instantly, glowing in your hand before dissolving into a mist that blows down the gentle draft that's in this cavern. You notice that your coin pouches feel a bit lighter.
Oh.
Of course they do.
Mm-hmm.
You're always
My
getting
money
shit
doesn't
taken
get to
from you.
stay.
What's that, Bard?
Yeah. Can I touch my coin purses?
Yes,
How empty do they feel?
completely.
Is my bag of tricks still there? Are both my bags of tricks
Your bags
still
of tricks,
there?
all of your possessions are fine. Any money, any currency that you had on your person has disappeared. Platinum, gold, silver, and copper pieces.
It's a good thing I left half of my loot in the cape.
Yep.
Yeah,
Can
actually.
we check to see if it's still in the
The
cape?
wealth that's not on your person is left untouched.
Cool. Okay.
Perfect. That means that my 50 gold pieces in Smith 420 bank vault is still okay.
In trial.
In trial.
Oh my god.
I don't think you want to.
Look, it's been a while. Just on that, it's fantastic.
You drew Skull. By the way, all these cards are animated when you look at them. The pictures are moving. If it's flames, it's actively burning within the image.
Yeah.
Lily, this card stares at you with a menacing skull engulfed in blue flames. Otherwise, nothing happens. The card does not activate. Corval, you drew the Fool card.
Yes.
You look at this card and it depicts a jester performing a whimsical dance. He is smiling, but upon closer inspection, you can see that there are tears streaming down his cheeks. The card does not activate instantly.
Oh, good. I'm just glad I got insulted by drawing the card.
Waffles drew the Idiot card, which depicts an old and tarnished book that has every word scribbled out, and it's slowly flipping through the pages on the card. Waffles has lost the ability to communicate and understand language.
What?
Would I know that?
Yep. You play Waffles? Corval wouldn't know that, though.
Oh,
If Corvo
God.
But they're
tried to
yeah, they're
communicate with him, would there be a response?
No, there would be no response.
Okay,
Oh no.
I'll figure it out sooner or later.
Waffles is no longer a god.
Just kill him. Bring back a new one.
That's harsh!
Fucking cool.
You don't know what this Waffles has done for us.
This dog is defective. Can I get a new one?
That's just tragic. Wait, so if you dispelled Waffles and then brought him back.
Well, why would I do that? Waffles
Or
is
is
right
this
here.
like
He's with us.
Waffles permanent.
Right, because
Okay.
Corval doesn't know. Right, yeah. None of us know.
Sin, you also drew the Fates card.
Mm-hmm.
This depicts a like shimmering astral sea with various planetary objects drifting about in it. This card does not activate instantly. The final card that was drawn, Darkness, you drew the Gem card. This card shimmers with an incredibly detailed and realistic depiction of glowing gemstones. Would you please roll a d20?
Yo. 10.
Right, and roll a d12.
6.
Right, 6 blue, gently glowing gemstones appear at your feet.
Pick them up. 6 blue. Would I, okay. Are they just sapphires? Or is there a name that I would recognize them as? Or...
You could roll a nature check.
Let's do that. I think that's 3.
They look
I'll
like
be right back.
sapphires.
They're
Hell
shiny.
yeah. So shiny. They're glowing. Oh my god.
Any of the cards that activated instantly and then dissolved have returned to the deck. So if you encounter them again, some of these cards can be redrawn.
I do. One of the cards is still over here from ages ago. The Vizier card.
Right.
Which one do I still have?
You still have...
Other than
You have
Rogue?
Void,
You have
right?
Rogue and Void, yeah.
Okay.
I forgot Rogue is still active. Oh, no.
Is the card... Does the card, like, explode? Do I have the card?
The card, after it activated, dissolves into a shimmering mist that blows away in the cavern.
If your card exploded and shot out gems, that'd be shrapnel.
That'd be kind of cool.
We've already vomited up some gems today, so
True.
you know, what's a few more?
Some blood rubies. So you guys have been traveling for 6 hours since your long rest. Would you like to press on to the river, or what are we doing?
I mean, I'm assuming so.
Yeah, we have our mushroom caps for travel.
Yeah.
And we don't
Yeah,
really
true.
need to scavenge anything. I think we're pretty, like, we're healthy, we're fit, we're ready to go. I think we just, like, make our way to the river if we can. Just normal pace.
All right. So you guys chop down 3 of the large, like waterproof rafting mushrooms, and been carrying them with you. They're super light; they only weigh a few
I
ounces.
thought we did one per. I'm pretty sure we did one per person. And then we chopped up the last. Yeah, we did one per person. Then we chopped up the last two into like waterproof. Like I have some chopped up in a bag.
Okay, sure.
Lazy river style.
Yeah. So the tops are like 10 to 15 feet around, and each one of you is dragging one behind you.
Okay. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared.
You said that the Trillimax were like super light, right?
Yeah.
I think Sin's probably just like acting like it's an umbrella, spinning it around. Like any little rock that's higher than everything that's a ledge, kind of jumping off of it.
Off a ravine.
Accidentally almost jumps off a ravine. Get your boat, y'all.
So these guys are the upside down mushroom caps, which can be used to raft. The rivers ahead of you, more of these Trillimac mushrooms are littered about the shore area here. And you can see across the river is lit up by the, what were those called? Night lights? Blue caps.
We doing this? We in this?
Yeah, where exactly are we trying to get on these? Just like down the river?
The river always leads to where we need to go, I think.
Yeah, all the rivers will lead to the Dark Lake.
Let's do it. Let's get it.
Let go.
Yeah. Let's do it.
We might want to go in pairs in case someone hits a ledge and falls over, so that way they're not being stranded.
Can the caps fit 2 people?
Yeah, they can fit up to 4 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they occupy a 4 square space with the stem being in the middle.
It's gonna be like high school. Everyone's like choosing partners, and then
Partner up.
One person left out.
Do we want to tie them together?
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I have rope. I've got 50 feet of rope.
So I have a ton of spider silk.
I have a ton of spider silk and a ton of rope. I have 100 feet of rope.
Would the spider silk be better than the rope?
Yes, but
more valuable.
Yeah, we might. I'm considering we might need it.
We can replace rope easily.
Exactly.
So okay.
And we might need to like be able to easily cut it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to.
Okay, so can I try to use the rope to tie all the mushroom caps together?
Yeah. So are you tying all 6 together?
That was the plan, right?
We could just create a little boat.
Yeah.
One big boat.
One big boat. One big boat.
Whatever.
Okay, darkness. Sick of your dark shit. Just be happy.
Whatever.
Do you want to ride with the goat, Darkness? Is that what you really want?
We can take off a mushroom cap. Just for you. Okay, I'm doing that.
You could. I could just cut you another one.
Let's share one.
Alright, so it takes you about 20 minutes to sort of rig the rope together between each of the stems and create like a grid pattern that holds all of the mushroom caps together in the water here, which forms a fairly large makeshift raft out of them.
Beautiful. Okay, I hop on.
So Darkness, before we go, This river appears to go one way. What's the plan for getting back here?
Darkness stays silent.
Oh, good.
We'll figure it out. We always figure it out.
Well, I'm convinced.
There's an easy shortcut back. Wait, don't worry about it.
Here.
Sin, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
No, my mic's just picking up everything, but I'm not actually
Okay, gotcha.
talking.
No
Oh.
worries.
I don't know what's
Oh, it's weird
happening.
too, because I can't even hear anything it's doing, so.
Okay, well, there's no objections. I guess we're going.
Let's go.
Lego.
Lily is hopped on.
Since we've gotten down here, it just feels like you just gotta
obviously never
keep
did that.
moving forward.
Yeah, I've been
I'll
worrying it
hop on.
already, so.
Getting on, and I'm gonna have Waffles be in the front of the caravan.
I'm gonna hop on and sit in the back.
Does Waffles know to be at the front of the caravan?
Well, I'll gesture to it. I don't know if he's gonna listen. I'll point to the front.
It's unclear whether he's listening to you or just moseying his way there anyway. He does move to the front.
Waffles has
As far as I'm
literally
concerned,
just
he's
become.
listening.
He's literally just become a horse-sized pug. That is
Yeah.
just it. No more intelligence. I love it.
I'll hop on, make my way to the front, and I'm gonna create two little holes or like two little spots for and cast light on like two little objects in the front, so it looks like we're in like a car with like headlights.
So I was telling Corval, the software that I use had like a huge update, and if I'm a little bit slow and clunky, it's because the UI is completely different.
That's it. Hate it when they do that.
Hello? Hello?
All right.
I feel like hello is just such a call and response. When someone does it, I have to do it.
It's obligatory for sure.
Yeah.
As you guys are drifting through this cavern, you can see that on some of the walls there's like these spire-like pillars that connect the floor and the ceiling of this huge cavern. There's some like rows of what look like glassy, slightly translucent but multicolored gemstone or crystalline formations on the walls.
Can I roll something? Do I know what that is?
You can roll a nature check.
This those. A 1.
Can I roll history from my Undraka book?
Nice.
Yes.
By the way, I think
Stupid gems.
I think it's -1.
Who even cares about that kind of stuff?
Yeah, -1, so a 14 or a 13. It's weird. Even when I mute my Blue Yeti itself, it still says it's picking up my mic.
I had to turn off.
Weird.
Mine was doing it too. I turned off in voice. I turned off input sensitivity.
Pretty sure
Or
that's
the
off.
automatic.
Pretty sure
click
that's
it on
off
and back
because
off again.
Sophie was in here. But yeah, let me do that. Weird. There we go. Thank you.
That sound. The hell?
What sound? Oh, can you hear the?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
weird. Are you scrolling through
Yeah.
a list of things? Yeah. That's so funny.
That was like a
Oh my
Draco
god!
frog.
Right.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Giant
literally
frog.
like-
I'm like,
Sort of
oh
animal.
no. Here we go.
We come
You
across
look
a
at the
giant
gems and you
troll.
notice a giant frog attached to the ceiling.
Well, good. We can put reins on and have it guide the caravan.
You just see a giant frogman pushing a rock against the ground. What do you do?
I want absolutely nothing more. Please give me a sexy frogman.
They look like the battle toads. Just
Oh,
super
Then I'll
buff
ask you
frogmen.
if you like it.
Sin would
What's the
question
frog
it.
race called? There's like a race of frog people. I forget what they're called.
Are they like
Bullywugs.
the bullywogs? Yeah.
Bullywugs.
Yeah, bullywogs.
Yeah. Bullywugs.
What a hilarious group of monsters.
Bullywugs are so cool. I love bullywugs.
So
That's my next character. I'm gonna, if someone lets me, I'm gonna make a bullywug character.
You have to do the voice though, the whole time.
Yeah.
Fully
Yeah.
Really? You okay? Does Waffles look like he's just staring into the abyss? One direction.
Waffles is
Yeah.
pretty much just like staring straight forward, idly panting.
Poor
I
guy.
like new Waffles. Don't resummon him. I like this one. Darkness will pet Waffle.
So you guys are very slowly drifting down this river. It's flowing at about the speed that you would be walking normally. For the most part, it's dark aside from the faint magenta glow that's getting softer and softer coming off of the mushrooms that you've made into a raft here. Every once in a while, you pass these little pockets where you can see more of them growing that temporarily illuminate the cavern around you before you return to very, very dim light. Everyone's got dark vision, so you're never completely blind down here.
Wait, everyone? Oh yeah, okay. Darkness has half elf as well.
No.
I don't think we
No.
know what
Are you not?
darkness is.
Yeah, we don't know what darkness is.
What does he look like?
He has the
the
elven
mask.
mask. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot.
It has the ears, so I think we've just assumed so far.
Yeah.
Sin, while you guys are drifting down this cavern, Grogmare's gonna like tap you on the shoulder and be like, "So, why are you down here again exactly?"
Yeah, you're in a big one. We are down here to find someone who knows something about curses. That is the main goal. And then I think we're also trying to find or figure out something to do with Vecna because of Adrax. Do you know about the elves? How long have you been down here?
He looks at you confused at the mention of Vecna, and it's like, I was captured about 3 weeks ago. I've been in that prison for about 2.
3 weeks ago, was that before Trihold? Was that just after Ramsport?
He's like, "Where? What are you talking about?"
Okay. The elves are back. They popped up randomly right next to Trihold, in New Phala. And
He kind of grins at you. He's like, "Been a while since we've had a decent diet of elf meat, huh?"
I haven't tried them yet. I'll be honest, they look a little disgusting. But there's every week it seems like a new city is just gone and they take them. And there's a guy creating an undead army. There's a lot happening. Yeah, I kind of brought you into a really big thing, just so you know.
Like, so this Adrax guy is leading the elves, and he's just
He
conquering
apparently,
everything?
yeah, he started down here, and he started kind of starting his party, I guess, or starting his group, whatever elves kind of took to his side, and I guess he took the power of the god down here, Vecna, and he has his eye in his arm, and now he's fucking causing
Vecna.
ruckus on Mavanuk.
Vecna
He
would
nods.
never let her power be stolen.
You're
He
right.
clutches his idol.
He looks a little bewildered, and he's like, I don't know about all this god stuff, but I tell you from what you've said, Adrax sounds like a stand-up guy.
It's not in the way you think, though. He kind of steals his power. He doesn't actually work for it.
I mean,
He's kind of like Gruul.
I see. But, I mean, he's conquering everything, right? I mean, what's not to like about that?
He's not leaving anyone left.
Wait, he doesn't eat them?
No, he creates an undead zombie horde that he uses to fight more.
Ugh,
He's basically the
idiot.
only one by himself.
yeah. Doesn't he realize he's letting so much food go to waste?
It's not always about the food, Grogmare.
Well, yes, we must consume our fallen foes.
I gotta
absorb
tell
their
ya.
powers.
I ate this big thing called the Eldest Witness. It had a bunch of eyes and tentacles, and then it disintegrated into a skull. I don't know what it was, but it was absolutely delicious, and you have to try it someday.
Yeah, can't say I've eaten things with more than like 4 eyes before, so.
Dude, this was a being that literally was shooting things out of his eyes and floating around, and it was unlike any battle I've ever had, and we still took him down with ease.
He sounds powerful.
The Eldest Witness was that tasty?
The Eldest Witness was incredible.
Damn.
I thought I was
Are you
sick.
guys speaking in like Orcish right now?
Yeah, but I feel like names kind of filter, you know? It's like whatever the closest thing you could find to it. So I probably did say Eldest Witness, and you just like hear me like,
Oh, I fully speak Orcish, so I'm
Oh,
very
shit.
much
Oh.
listening in.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
Aces.
Grogmare kind of like
But
taps
I
you
don't
on the
think-
shoulder. He's like, so, can you shoot stuff out of your eyes now?
I just look at him with my mouth just straight. Are you serious? No, but I did kill a dragon and make its head into a shield, and I raise it up.
He's like, I saw that back at the prison. It looks like a pretty small one, though.
Yeah, I have an adult head in the cloak, so I can make it into a tower shield. Don't worry, I'm already on it.
He starts to look a little bit sad, and he's like, just remembered I'm missing my blade. You saw it, right, at the
did.
prison?
One day we'll come back down here.
Yeah. You know, that came from a big dragon.
Shut up.
Lily, Barnabas is gonna like lean into you while Sin and Grogmare are chatting behind you guys. He's just gonna
Okay.
kind of be like, so, the plan is to get out of here, right?
Eventually, yes.
Oh, eventually.
As soon as we can. But
Yeah.
there's something we need to do first.
A lot of uncertain terms here. So we stay until you accomplish something, and then how do we get
And-
back?
Darkness knows the way. Darkness knows all about this place, so he says there's a shortcut. So, back.
Leather.
He kind of glances at darkness, and you can see like cogs turning in his head, and he's like, "Right, okay."
Yeah,
Darkness
it'll
looks
be
away.
fine. We always figure something out every time, And I'm just kind of sweating a little bit, like feeling a little bit nervous, but hopefully that doesn't translate.
He kind of like pats himself, and he's like, "So, just got these prisoners' clothes, and they took all of my items. Wouldn't have anything extra I could arm myself with, do you?"
Not unless you like potato sacks. Unfortunately, I do not.
I have an extra rapier.
He looks it over, and he's like, "Not really my thing. Thank you, though."
How about some darts?
His eyebrows perk up, and he's like, "Ooh, I could use those."
Oh, all right. I'll give him 10 darts that have been dipped. 5 of them have been dipped in poison.
Nice. The only other thing that comes close to having armor in my inventory is a saddle and a bridle, and I just don't think that's appropriate.
I think that's on the goat right now.
Oh, is it?
Put a saddle on your newly purchased slave.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, not it. Oh.
He sort of like looks along his clothing, and he's like noticing he doesn't really have anywhere to stash the darts, so he just kind of holds 5 of them in each hand and puts his hands in his lap.
So
Okay.
sad. I hand him one of
Grogmere
my
has-
empty coin purses.
Grogmere has the Warhammer, right, Zen? Cian?
He should have the old battle axe I had and the Talos dagger.
Right.
Did I have any rope left after fashioning the raft
How
together?
much did you have on your person?
50 feet.
Yeah, no, there's none left.
There's none left? Okay.
As you guys are floating through these caverns, this steady passing of glowing fungus and the gentle rippling of the water is almost like trance-like. It's very calming.
I think I sit down and I try to get Grogmere to meditate with me. And I'm like, this sounds crazy, but if you sit down and just listen to the water long enough and empty your head, the next time you get really angry, trust me, you will fucking go crazy.
Make a persuasion check.
It's the start of something new. 15?
He grunts and reluctantly joins you, sitting and folding his legs, mirroring what you're doing. And he kind of stares at you for a second after you close your eyes, and then closes his eyes, joining.
Oh, I have a saddle bag. Can I give what was his name?
Barnabas or Grogmere?
Barnabas. Can I give Barnabas the saddle bag to put the darts in? I think he could fashion that around himself.
Yeah. Yeah, so he'd like drape it over his neck, so he has 2 pouches on either side of his chest, and he just puts all 10 of them into one of the pouch.
I just give him one of these.
He kind of just mumbles to himself, like adjusting it on his shoulders. Grogmere starts like squinting his eyes closed really hard, and you can hear him grunting in Orcish, and he's like, "No, no, no!" And then he like opens his eyes and suddenly stands up in the raft. And he shakes his head. He's like, I don't think that's gonna work for me."
It can. You remember all the storms back in our tribes and how they would almost kind of destroy trees around us, but right before they came, everything was kind of calm and quiet. You got to get there. As it don't see it as you pushing out the rage, see it as you kind of slowly building it up to what you want it to be.
He nods, and you can see that he's taking in what you're saying, particularly about mirroring the power of nature that seems to speak to him.
So I forgot, does Barnabas appear human or elven?
He appears human, fully human.
Okay, I'm gonna say in Elvish, hey Lily, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yeah, sure.
I've been thinking about this. How long has Shanti been isolated?
I think, I mean, as long as I can remember, because, like, my whole life at least, I'm pretty sure.
Are there no knights or paladins of Shanti? Because surely, if there were faithful people, they would have known and they would have began looking.
There are druids and clerics of Shanti. You've met a few
Yeah.
of them in Neverhelm. Otherwise, you haven't encountered anyone else that's like that. There was a Dabra in Phandalin as well, the old lady.
Would I know of anything like that from like studies?
Yeah, roll a history check.
All right.
It's like I didn't even know that she was. I didn't even know that she was a god until, a few weeks ago.
18.
Yeah, I'm thinking it might be beneficial for future gods if our churches could be aligned more formally. Because if Eldath has knights who would defend Eldath, surely if there's an alliance, they would help Shanti as well for future
Right.
problems. And
Would I
Eldath
know if
Shanti.
there's Would I know if there's a specific reason that Shanti doesn't have paladins?
Not particularly.
Okay.
It's generally like the followers of a god are going to reflect the tenets of that god.
I see. Okay.
But when we free Shanti, would you be willing to propose an alliance between Eldath and her? I think that going forward would be beneficial for both sides.
Between Eldath and Shanti?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I don't see why not.
I think that might be for the best.
I give him a handshake.
I give him a firm handshake. I do a light zap with the gauntlets.
Right. Give me just a moment here to make a couple of rolls.
Oh, that's good.
I love the like water noises.
Very
It's actually-
peaceful, right?
It's nice. Very ominous.
Right.
I mean to ask, where's the rest of our group? Rocky, Harvey. I thought that we had a whole ensemble with us.
They're in Gnomegard? Gnomegard?
Rocky, Harvey, and Nathan are all at.
Wait, Nathan?
Yeah.
No, he
Yeah.
only got left. He got left with the guy. In
Nah,
MAVANUK.
the second Kip went back to grab his cloak, Nathan was dropped in his lap. Nathan was invisible and destroying Crimson's house overnight.
Wait, so we picked up another kid just to drop him off somewhere?
Yeah.
Oaken is kind of a big babysitter right now.
Oh, right, they're in Oakens.
Isn't that the case?
Well,
Okay,
everybody except for Harvey is at Oaken's. Harvey is
It's
tripping
Harvey's
at
own.
Gnomegard.
Right.
Who
He-
gave him the wine?
I told him what the wine does and that he shouldn't do it because we have things to do, but I also said he was an adult and he can make his own decisions, and he went and drank the wine.
I just give a quick
So-
look to Lily and then look away.
This is why. You see me doing some sketchy shit? It's because he's an asshole.
I assume he would know how important this is to you, but that's not my business.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He would rather get blasted off his mind in Gnomegard. You know what? I can't talk about this right now.
And it looked like Kip's trip sitter was the one that was taking care of Harvey this time as well, so.
I hate there's a designated person for that.
That's so uncomfy.
Right. Hey, Bard. Does a 21 hit?
My AC? Yeah. Do you really have to ask that?
Corval?
Crazy question.
Yeah.
Can I reaction?
Crazy question.
Can I reaction and make it disadvantage?
Shit.
Oh?
Does a 26 hit?
Yes, a 26 does in fact hit. That said, I
Right.
am wearing the good plate right now because I swapped it because Waffles was a bargaining chip.
Yeah.
Cool.
He really is a bargaining chip.
Oh yeah.
26, what are we going against?
Maybe we whacked the side of the river or
Damn.
something. Oh, hot damn.
Uh,
Not jam.
Bard, Corval, and Barnabas. My music will not glitch out, please. Please.
That's what you got.
When you let your heart win.
Wow, wow.
There we go.
Sounds like I'm listening to someone play Tetris.
Oh my god.
Oh, good.
I hear battle music.
Oh,
Yep.
there's
What?
multiple. Sweet.
Whoa!
Bard, Corval, and
What?
Barnabas, from the ceiling, suddenly you are wrapped up and snatched by long, black, slimy tentacle tendrils that lead you up, like they're connected to what look like stalactites on the ceiling that have grown an eye and a toothy maw. Everyone needs to roll initiative.
Wait, so they're on the ceiling?
Yep.
Great.
Yep, they're about 25 feet above you guys.
I rolled an 8, so 10.
I rolled a nat
11.
1.
Oh.
Ow.
With my modifier, that's a 5.
Darkness has 18.
At least one of us rolled well.
Corval and Waffles.
Orville has 6, Waffles has 18.
Right.
About to go.
What is this from?
The music?
Yes, please.
I think Bloodborne.
Okay. I was wondering. I was like, this sounds familiar.
So Bart, does it go to have a name?
Not as of yet.
Not as of yet. Okay, I'll write that down.
Perfect.
The goat. Yeah, the goat will go on your initiative, Bard.
Yeah, I was just around.
I'm nervous.
Is there? Darkness and Waffles. Can you guys roll a tiebreak? You both got 18s.
15 for Waffles.
Darkness.
Sorry, I just got back. Hello.
Hold on.
Can you roll another initiative roll just to tiebreak with Waffles? You both got 18s.
Sounds good. 19.
All right.
Can we call the goat DeVito?
DeVito. Like Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
I love that.
Perfect. Goaty DeVito. It is.
Goaty
Goaty
DeVito, yes.
Beautiful. Can I offer you an egg in this trying time? Wait, was that Danny DeVito?
It was.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It was. Have we fought these guys before? We've fought so many tentacled things.
They kind of look similar to the
Why, Bart, are
buddies that
they
the Beholder had. The Beholder had.
I don't know. Are they Corvo?
Are they mini muffins?
Well, I'll find out shortly.
No, you guys have
Tell
not.
me.
You guys have not fought these before.
Do I know of them?
You can roll a nature check.
Let's do that.
May I also do that? Or maybe
Okay,
even
15.
a history?
No, there wouldn't be anything that you would have encountered that indicates what these things are.
Cool.
What about a 21 nature check?
Sorry, Darkness, what did you get for your nature check?
15.
We take any damage from getting grabbed?
Let me check. Nope.
Yeah, right now I think the only damage we've really taken is the blood ruby stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no damage from getting grabbed.
Oh, are we still hurt from the blood?
Love to hear it.
If you haven't healed, yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Darkness.
Think. No.
What the?
Okay, I don't think I'm forgetting anybody. It'll go Grogmare, Darkness, Waffles, Bard, the Monsters, Lily, Corval, Centaurook, and then Barnabas.
Okay.
How high up are the people that were grabbed?
So the tentacles are wrapped around everybody. Everyone who got grabbed is still on the raft.
Okay.
The Stalactite monsters on the ceiling are about 25 feet up, so varying distances after that height. Right. Grogmare is going to hold his axe and stare up at the thing, completely bewildered as to what to do, and is essentially passing on his turn. Darkness, you're up.
I'm shoving food in my face. Okay.
It's all good. Barnabas, Bard, and Corval are restrained by the tendrils of the roper.
Mm-hmm. And if I got the situation right, it sounds as if I can fireball them.
Yeah, you can fireball them.
You're gonna
And
hit
not
all
eyes
three
for
of
real.
them too.
Yeah,
It's-
and not hit them.
Yeah, they're 25 feet up, so the
It's a
closest one to you
20-foot
would be here.
radius.
Yeah, you'd be able to hit them and it won't hit anybody.
All three of them. Let's fucking do this. Darkness will muffle to himself, fucking ropers. And he will cast Fireball. Let's fucking go. They have to make dexterity saving throws, and I'm guessing since they are stalactites, they cannot move.
They can move, but they
Oh.
don't have a lot of it.
Okay, let's see this.
All right, we've got a 13, a 3, and a 5.
I think let me check one more time. It's 13, my DC. Does meeting.
Yeah, so one of them saves, which should
One
be
gets
for
half.
damage.
Yeah, half damage.
Okay. And now, you have bought a giant bucket of D6, and I get to roll
Nice.
them myself. And it's going to be very satisfying to roll this fireball. 8 D6. Here we go.
So the loop button on my music is broken. That's fun.
Oh.
Don't you love new updates?
Isn't it great? Yeah. What's the damage?
24 damage.
12 to the saved one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Um,
Fireball explodes. It's a 20-foot radius.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, so you hit all of them. Sin, you're up.
I wanted to do one more thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go
One
ahead.
more bonus section. I wanted to check real quick. How is it because they're grabbed? Are they like they are now dangling and the boat will begin to move? Like I'm assuming.
Yeah, their feet are still on the boat. The people who are grabbed are restrained.
Mhm.
On the monster's turn, they can begin to like pick them up and reel them in.
But like I'm just worried about the boat moving and they'll be reeled up in the air. Like that's a possibility, right?
I
Yeah.
could try to tie rope to everyone's feet and then tie it to the rope that's
Well-
connecting all the boats.
The
Yeah,
raft,
or
at the top of the round, the raft is going to move 30 feet.
okay. Oh,
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I have an
I'm
idea.
also kind of thinking you could like tie us off to the rocks or something, but I don't really have any way to do that. So
Does it
I'm
look
just gonna
like there's
cast-
anything I could like tie us to on the side? Or is it mostly just wall?
There is some over here. This is sort of like a rocky shore that you could like stand on. You could try to find a rock that you could tie rope around, or use the spider thread to stick to the surface.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon, summon my little thaumaturge, whatever it's called, and I'm gonna summon it next to whichever you can choose, whichever one was more damaged out of the two. Just choose one at random. I don't care. I'm gonna be dealing the most amount of damage to one of them as possible, hopefully killing one. And I make a spell attack roll against it. That is a 19.
19 misses.
Okay, wow. Okay, and then it will just stay there.
All right.
That's my turn.
Waffles is up.
So I assume Waffles would still see me in danger and want to help me.
Yeah, purely instinctual.
Yeah, so he would see me and run over, and he would try and pull me, do a strength check and try to pull me out of the tentacles.
Make a strength check for Waffles.
18.
Nice. So Waffles just runs up and immediately starts chewing on these tendrils. The stalactite monster on the ceiling like screams, and the tentacle that's wrapped around you retracts all the way back up into it.
Waffles isn't very intelligent, but he just growls. Like, he's just not happy about it. It touched his human.
Right, and that's Waffles' turn?
Yep.
Awesome. So it is the monster's turn. Bard and Barnabas are currently grappled and restrained. And the one that's grabbing you, Bard, is going to use its real ability, which is going to move you 25 feet towards it. So suddenly you're just ripped up off the raft.
What?
And it's able to get you all the way up next to it.
Oh no.
Right, and Barnabas is also reeled and is up this way next to this guy. The remaining one is going to go for another grab attack, this time on you, Lily.
I had plans today.
Does a 16 hit? Or 26, sorry?
What the?
Yeah, that's a bit more.
Yeah.
Don't even ask me that question. That's rude.
That's rude.
So, Lily, you are grappled and restrained. Your feet are still on the raft.
Okay. All right.
And it's your turn. You can
Well,
attempt...
obviously, I have to try to break through, right?
Yeah, it's a strength check.
Great. Perfect. 16.
16 is enough. So as the tentacle is still like trying to get its grip around you, just straight up like Superman style,
Oh yeah.
and cause it to retract and just snap back up into the roper on the ceiling.
Okay. Perfect.
Corval, you're up.
Oh, this is a terrible idea. I'm gonna run to the edge of the raft where Bard got pulled from. I'm gonna jump in midair. I'm gonna use my bonus action to Misty Step up to her where she's being grappled, and I'm gonna attempt to pull her out.
Okay. First, make a strength check just to be able to like grab onto her and not fall into the water.
That's athletics, 24.
Nice, that is definitely enough. And then you can make one more strength check to attempt to break her free.
That is a big old 16.
Just enough. So you pry her out of the tentacles, and both of you are going to go falling down to the water below.
Yep. Yeah,
In
my
the
armor
water.
is a cannonball.
In the water directly behind the raft here. Sin, you're up.
Can I take like my 50 feet of rope and smack it against Grogmare's chest to try to get his attention, like focus him back up and be like, you gotta be quick on your feet, tie us off. And I point to the edge, and then what? How do I help? Let's. Maybe I should just tie us off. Yeah, I'm gonna try to tie the boat off onto the rocks on the side.
Screen left or right?
Left. On the little shore you were talking about.
Okay. So essentially make a ranged weapon attack roll with the sticky spider's thread because you're trying to stick it onto the shore.
Okay.
So
Just
do
like a dex attack?
modifier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I proficient in sticky attacks? That is a 21.
Nice. So Spider-Man style, you just throw it in a straight line. The web just grabs onto the rock.
And then I will tie it around the back two mushrooms, and then try to throw the other side also to the rock. You know? So it's if we need to, we could just kind of lift it up over the mushrooms and then unhook us.
Gotcha.
You
So it's
should leave
essentially
some-
a big U shape with 2 sticks
Oh no.
towards the rock.
What were you gonna say, Tony? You
No,
want
no,
to
no.
leave it on the boat? Leave it connected to one of the mushrooms?
I was gonna suggest leaving some slack so the monsters aren't directly under the boat. Let the raft leave some slack in the thread, so that way we can move the boat down I don't know,
15 feet?
30 feet. Yeah,
Yeah.
and let them kind of swim to us so that they're not directly under.
Okay, could I just do the same thing against the front of the boat, so it kind of, the back would still carry around type of thing?
Yeah.
Cool.
So at the end of the boat's movement, you can anticipate the back is going to flip to the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And my lovely rope assets are broken at the moment, but it is attached here and here.
Cool.
All right. Bard, you didn't have a turn, right? Yet.
No.
Okay, it is your turn.
Okay. So I'm up.
You're.
Am I?
You've fallen in the water with Corval. You're about
okay.
5 feet behind the raft, floating in the river.
All right. Can I swim to the boat?
Yep.
Okay. I need
And
to
it's
make a check for that.
nope. You're gonna climb on the
Okay.
boat.
I would love to.
Okay. So that's 10 of your 30 feet of movement.
Okay. I would like to go closer to the middle. And then so these guys are still right on top of us.
Pretty much. They're 20 feet off the surface of the water, plus whatever distance away from you they are.
Okay. I'll just go with a nice little cloud of daggers. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere.
Yeah. Actually, no. I'm just gonna pull out my crossbow and shoot one with the poison.
Alright.
Poison bolt. Poison bolt.
Cool.
Probably not gonna hit. 10.
10 does not hit. Your bolt sails off into the darkness, and after a moment, you can hear it plink against the stone behind the roper.
Cool. I'm gonna. Is anybody?
You cut out. Is anybody what?
Still grappled right now?
Barnabas.
Barnabas is.
Barnabas.
Okay, I'll give Barnabas some bardic inspiration.
Nice.
You got this, buddy. We haven't talked yet, but I believe
didn't
in
think-
you.
I didn't think I was gonna screw him over
You're a
this
big
much.
investment. We can't lose you.
It is Barnabas's turn, and he's going to go for a strength check, and that's with I get to add a d6, right?
D10?
For that inspo.
For the inspo?
D8,
A
I
D8.
believe.
Nice.
D8.
That's some big inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're a
Big
big boy
info
bard
energy.
now.
Ooh, that's an 8 on the inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Which gives
Beautiful.
him a 15 to break out, which is exactly what he needs. So Barnabas manages to wriggle free of the tentacle somehow and drops down into the water just off the side of the raft here.
I give him a little spin of the hurdy-gurdy as he falls.
All right. That will be the top of the round. Give me just 2 seconds. I gotta pee real bad.
Okay.
It's a bad day for his rope things to not work, because I was just gonna turn into a spider. Like that's my go-to.
Considering they got the jump on us, we're in okay position.
Yeah. I can't believe I actually rolled out of that the grapple. Yeah.
Yeah, I have no ranged attacks, so I'm kind of shit out of luck on this
No,
fight.
my range is me teleporting to them and
Right?
hitting them.
That was so
Right.
cool, though. I love that.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Opening with a
Fireball.
fireball is never the wrong decision.
Then needs to invest in a kunai on a rope.
A what?
A little dagger on a rope to try to, like, throw and hit things with.
And then reel
Yes.
it in.
Yeah, and then reel it in so I still have my weapon.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Darkness wants a scythe. He's sick of the
Yes.
whips.
Of course he wants a scythe.
Darkness
He's
just
sick of the
becomes the
whips.
Grim Reaper.
It would not surprise me in the least.
He's also definitely gonna try and dispel his light magic from this guy.
Can you Misty Step out of a grapple?
You
I
can. I
think
did
so.
it last time against the
Yeah.
big monster.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He Misty
All right.
stepped on
So,
top of him,
it's
right?
fine. I'll just
Yeah.
Misty Step myself out of there.
All right. So it's the top of the round, and the raft is going to move to here, and then begin to rotate around this way.
Who's that one?
This
Corval.
is Corval up here,
Oof.
and Barnabas is still here.
Oof.
Luckily, no one's captured.
And Barnabas hasn't been reeled in.
Barnabas
He
was
freed
reeled
himself
in,
with
but he just freed
inspiration.
himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah,
they're
he-
both in the water.
Yes.
Yep.
Perfect.
Right. It is Grogmare's turn, and he's gonna look to you, Sid, and be like, this axe doesn't have any sentimental value, does it?
No.
He takes it, and he's gonna just bring it back over his head and go
Yep.
for a huge swing, throwing this at the closest roper to him.
I know the dagger's more your type anyway.
Holy shit, he actually hits.
Nice.
What's the damage die on the axe? Is
It was a D8. Yeah, it was a D8.
Nice. So the axe goes swinging, flying and spinning through the air. It bounces off of the roper, but takes a huge chunk of what it looks like its stone-like outer hide off that splashes in the water with the axe below it.
How deep is the water?
It's really dark and hard for you to tell. That'll be Grogmare's turn. Darkness, you're up.
How, from like back of ship to front of ship, how much light is being cast by the faint glow?
Only about like 10 feet out of faint light.
So it's like 10 feet out from one side. So that's like 10. How big is our raft?
It's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Trying to get the radius of the light.
The raft is roughly like 30 to 35 feet long and like 15 to 20 feet across.
Okay, so the light being cast by the shrooms overall is like 30 feet radius
Pretty much, yeah.
from the center of the boat.
Yeah.
I think it's time that we don't stay in the darkness. Darkness.
Duel.
Excuse me?
Darkness is gonna pull out a bolt from his hand crossbow, cast daylight on the bolt, and stick it straight in the middle of the raft. Daylight is a 60-foot radius from the object, and an additional 60 feet of dim lighting.
Right?
Or he'll stick it onto the
radius.
Yeah, it's huge. Onto the top, actually, of the not from like the middle, so we can see like light into the water. He's gonna stick it into one of like the shafts going up, so it'll like kind of cascade down into the water too.
Sure.
Should have done this a while ago.
60 feet would be like 12 squares, right?
Yep.
60 feet
60
of
feet
regular.
of and then 60 more feet of dim.
That's insane. 120 feet of dim light.
It doesn't like do any like the only thing it does is that if there was any like darkness spells cast, it dispels those, but it doesn't like it's not gonna like freak out the monsters unless they are like afraid of any type of light.
All right.
I mean, we are on a shadow plane, so who knows what they feel
Who
about
knows?
light.
I mean, yeah, darkness has done this before.
Boom. Pretty much the whole cavern is lit up pretty evenly now.
Yeah, hopefully we will never get caught by another roper again, hopefully.
Your turn?
That's he's gonna let his weapon take a little swingy again. He'll move it to whichever one got the chunk cut out of it, because hopefully that one's almost dead.
So it'd be this one here.
There you go. And he roll. Blah, that's a 9.
9 misses.
Yup. That is Darkness's turn.
All right. Waffles is up.
Wood Waffles have seen me fall into the water.
Yep.
Rolls is nice.
Okay, well, instinctually, he would dive in and basically try and swim with me out.
So Waffles just goes for like a leaping swan dive off the
Yeah.
side of the raft, splashes in the water, and is heading straight for you with the rest of his movement. Does Waffles have a swim speed?
Not listed, so I'm
Okay.
guessing like half normal.
Which
is-
yeah.
Which still
You know,
no. He's
he's
a
a pug.
speedy boy.
He's a pug. I'll say his swim speed is his normal speed.
Okay, his normal speed. Thought I had it.
Could be 60, right? Because he's a
Yeah,
warlord.
it's 60. Yeah,
Cool. So he furiously paddles and is able to get right up to you.
yeah. And he'll be my flotation device.
Nice. And that's his turn.
Yep.
Sweet. Bard, you're up.
Alrighty. So Barnabas is in the water.
Yep. Barnabas,
And-
Waffles, and Corval are all in the water.
Okay. Does it seem like Barnabas can swim?
He's treading water at the moment.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot another arrow.
Cool. The one closest to you or the one by Barnabas?
Whichever one looks the most hurt. Probably the one by Barnabas.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Nice.
Beautiful. Okay. And
Like
this was one of the poison bolts, because that's all I have left.
Nice. I think
So
that's
it
like
has
the
to
best
make a-
attack roll you've gotten with the crossbow before.
Yeah. That's it has to make a constitution saving throw of 15.
It's gonna get a 19 on that con save.
Okay. So that's just gonna be 5 damage.
At least you hit it.
Nice.
At least you hit it.
It's true,
You
at
see
least I
your
hit.
your bolt goes and almost lands in the exposed part of flesh where it's like rocky hide got chipped off by the axe that Grogmare threw. But it lands just next to it, like embedding slightly into the rock. The
So
poison's
close.
not effective against it. Is that your turn?
I will give our friend Barnabas another bardic inspiration.
All right.
Oh yeah, he's still in the water.
Perfect.
It is the Roper's turns. The first one closest to you, Corval, is gonna go for a grab. Does 20 hit?
It does not.
All right, so it is not able to get a hold of you in the water.
One with my shield.
The other one that's between like Waffles and Barnabas is gonna go for Waffles. 17 to hit.
That will hit Waffles.
All right, Waffles is restrained, wrapped up in the tendril from the roper. And the one that's near Darkness's Thurible, closest to the raft, it's gonna go to grab Barnabas again. Which is successful. So Waffles and Barnabas are entangled in the tendrils of the ropers. Corval is not and in the water next to Waffles. Lily, you're up.
Okay, can I just cast Produce Flame and shoot it at the one that is holding Waffles?
Yes. So it'd be a ranged attack roll.
Yes. I would like to add, that's a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
And I'd like to use my what's it called? Fuck, the necro.
Oh yeah, you're like
Or
necrotic
necrotic
damage
thing?
guy.
Yeah,
Nice.
necrotic damage as well. So I'm gonna use, I don't know, let's say 2 of those. So that's 2 d8s. Oh, was it d10s? D10s.
All right.
Do that damage roll of a d. The normal one is a d8, right? Is it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. $15 damage.
Not too bad.
And that's turn for me.
All right. Corval, you're up. You are in the water next to Waffles, who is restrained.
I look at Waffles, give a faint nod knowing our roles to one another, and I'll attempt to swim to the shore.
Right. So that takes half of your movement, and you're up on the shore. You're able to just walk up the beach, basically. It's hard stone beneath your feet.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a lot I can do from here. I'll just cheer on Waffles and for my action run to the where the boat is.
So dash action, just get all the way there.
Yep.
Cool. Are you getting on the boat or just staying on the shore?
Does it? If it looks safe, I'll get on the boat.
Safe meaning.
As if I can step on it without
Yeah.
there being a sharp decline.
Yep, you can just step onto the boat.
Okay.
Sin, you're up.
Are we trying to just get everybody and go, or are we trying to kill these things?
I kind of just want to go.
How do you
I
feel
don't
about
really want to
Barnabas?
stick around for this. We just need to
Okay.
get Barnabas back here and Waffles.
Waffles will be fine.
Barnabas is getting restrained by the one by the next to the magic weapon, right?
No, he's free now.
Barnabas and
He got
Waffles are both
re-grappled.
restrained. Yeah, they're in the water, but they're restrained here and here. Waffles is grabbed by this one. Barnabas is grabbed by this one.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what I can do. Could I... Shenanigans, okay? If I use a superiority dice after hitting one of the things, could I use my maneuvering attack to try to give Barnabas the ability to get out of his restraint? He would use his movement, basically, as a reaction. That's what it would technically be counting.
If you were to get off a melee attack on one of them, like
Okay.
you were next to Barnabas, yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Dang. Okay.
Okay, new idea. Throw me. At the thing.
Don't we
I
have a
don't know.
grappling hook?
Do we?
What
I
if we
think we do. Let
what
me
if we
check.
threw it
Adventure-
at Barnabas?
Either the adventuring kit or the Dungeoneer's kit, which somebody has. I think both of those come with grappling hooks.
I do have a grappling hook
Oh.
and 50 feet of rope, so. But I mean, like, yeah, we could do that. I could also Misty step over to him, but I don't know how helpful that would be.
Am I crazy?
try to
Don't we have a
grab
bunch of
him back.
exploding daggers?
Wait, we could just grapple him and then all of us can tug on the rope. All of us together are way stronger than that thing.
Or you could
And pull him to shore.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You could also ready an action to like attack the tentacles. I don't know if they can reach us from where the boat is positioned, or if we're safe and now we're just worried about Barnabas.
I can
think
tell you that the tendrils themselves can be attacked.
Right. Right. You could like ready an action to see if the tendrils extend to us and like attack them as they're coming to us. So you're like protecting us. As soon as Barnabas is on, then we'll cut the rope and leave.
Yeah, I guess I'll stand at the far edge and just ready an attack so that if it tries to grapple anybody around, I will just go for the attack on its tentacles.
Darkness, you called these ropers. How much do you know about them?
Stupid.
All I know about them is that
Do you know a
apparently,
lot?
all I know is that apparently their skin can be used for, or their stone can be used for potions when ground up.
Okay, but are they intelligent?
No,
I have no
it's
idea.
Carnivorous predators. Attack
Okay,
anything
so they
they
understood
see.
speech. I could have a play, but if we're not going to risk it if it's not worth it.
Mhm.
So Sin, you're readying an attack in case the tendrils.
Yeah, just to kind of protect the boat
Okay.
and the people on it.
It is Barnabas's turn, and he's gonna go for the strength check to break out of the roper's grapple, which he fails abysmally.
With he has inspiration, right?
Did you give him another?
He does.
Spot of
He has
inspiration?
another.
Yeah.
He will use that then.
Please get an 8.
That's an 8.
Amazing.
Hey, bar for the win.
Welcome, buddy.
Okay.
Good
Fair enough.
job.
No.
No.
Oh no.
Was it not enough?
Barnabas is not very strong. That first one was an anomaly.
Inspired as getting grabbed.
Yeah. All right. That is top of the round again.
My uncle had a pet roper one.
Your uncle had a pet roper?
Whatever.
What happened to it or him?
It ate him.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
All right, so the raft is here, and it's pretty much lodged now in a stationary position, wedged against the rocks and held on by the spider's thread that's attached to the shore. The spider's thread is attached here, and it's wrapped around that center stalk there. It is Grogmare's turn, and he's just gonna hold out his hands and be like, I can throw something else if anybody gives me something to throw.
I'm just like going through my cloak right now.
The most I could do is toss you a dagger.
I'll take it.
Toss him a dagger. Or it's not a dagger, sorry, a dart. Yeah, nothing even crazy.
Wait.
I take just
I've
the
got it.
standard little dart.
Hold on.
I've
Yeah.
got a dagger.
You got a dagger?
Yeah, I have a dagger.
You can toss it to Grogmare if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss it to him.
So he catches the dagger and is immediately going to wind up and chuck it at the nearest roper. Which is going to hit. Jesus. Damage die on the dagger should be a d4, right?
Yes.
Grogmare, what an arm.
Nice. He's going to do a whole 3 damage.
Let's go.
Worthwhile
There goes
purchase.
that dagger.
He says that.
longer
in
habits.
Darkness, you're up.
I will. So now, Barnabas is captured, right?
Yep. He's in the water but restrained by the roper
Yeah.
tendrils.
I'm gonna move as a bonus action first. I'm gonna move the thingy, my little spirit weapon, over to that one and try and hit it to maybe wiggle him, free him. But I doubt that. Let's see. 17.
17 will miss, unfortunately.
Okay. Next thing I want to try. How much is Scorching Ray? Oh, I could shoot another fireball. I don't want to waste another 3rd spell slot, though. I feel like we're almost out of here. I'm gonna try and like beam the fucking the tentacles. I'm just gonna cut them down with Scorching Ray, or at least attempt to.
Yeah. Is that an attack roll?
It is a ranged spell attack. Wait, why does it say that? It says you may create 3 rays of fire.
Yeah, it's 3
Oh. Oh, this is big damage then. I thought it was kind of weak. Okay, this is big damage. Okay. I'm going to shoot them all. Yeah, it's literally triple what I thought. Okay, first one. That is 11.
That misses.
Next one is 12.
Misses.
Of course. Here we go. So bad. I'm like the worst fucking 20.
Barely hits. Roll damage.
Well, and there was a nat 20, so it's 25.
Well, nat
That-
20? Holy shit, that's double damage.
That's
Double
a lot
that.
better.
Yeah, you double that
Oh.
You double,
okay.
so you get an extra dice for it being a nat 20 and you double it, right?
Well, it's
Double
2d6
damage.
damage.
Okay.
So I get 4d6? Or just
Or is it
double my
2d6
You
times
double
two?
what you roll.
Okay, double what I roll. Okay.
I'm
This one ray
forgetting I have
hits square on.
traits and shit.
This would be 12 damage then.
12 damage.
Nice.
Nice. So the tendril that's wrapped around Barnabas is immediately just disintegrated. And Barnabas
Hell
is
yeah.
free. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can it need a fireball?
Sin real quick.
Initiative.
Right. The Fates card that is in your possession.
No.
glows softly, and you can feel it humming on your person. Waffles is up.
Wait, what did you roll? What happened?
His card is active. We don't know what it does. So Waffles instinctually feels grappled. He's going to attempt to just push out and bite his way out of it.
Yep.
I have so much anxiety.
23.
That's plenty. Waffles absolutely tears through this tendril, ripping his way out.
He gives an indignant bark and begins swimming to the raft.
He's able to make it all the way up with his movement.
Yes,
Is he
that'll
getting
be
on the
fine.
raft too?
Yeah, he's getting on the raft. And he
Cool.
just growls and stares at the thing that grabbed him.
All right. Bard, you're up.
All right. Barnabas is so far away.
Yep.
Yep.
Just don't know what else I can do for you, buddy. Is
Splashing in the
how
water
could
there?
I like
Please
toss
help.
a rope over there or something?
Do you have enough rope?
I have 50 feet of rope.
I mean, who had the grappling hook?
She did.
I do.
Oh.
He's
But then it
40
would
feet
just,
away.
like-
Yeah,
All
rope's
right.
good.
Well, catch, I guess.
Can I use my ready
He is-
action to help her?
He is restrained, so he has no ability
He's
to.
Oh, what?
still
I thought I got-
restrained.
Oh, I thought he got. Oh, it was
I thought he
Waffles,
got let go.
I thought he did too.
Yeah, I thought the
No,
scorching ray.
Christ,
because
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he is free. He is free. Darkness
Okay.
destroyed the tentacle that was holding him.
yeah, who are you,
Amazing.
DM? Come on,
Catch.
I'm gonna die.
Rolling with advantage.
It'd be Dex, ranged Dex attack, basically.
Range dex. Could I use sleight of hand?
Can I use my ready action to help?
Yeah, you can make the roll with advantage.
Okay. Am I like adding my sleight of hand or just like my dex bonus?
Dex bonus.
Okay.
And if you hit Barnabas's AC, he'll catch it.
19.
Oh, thanks, he's good.
That's plenty.
Yeah.
All right, so he's holding on to the rope that you have the other end of.
You hook.
And then I would love to like
takes
reel
5
him
punches.
in as much as I
so
can. Can I reel him in
that'd
like
be-
my movement?
It'd be like a whole action. You could use your movement to step back 3 more squares, which would pull him a little bit closer to you. But to actually like
I'll do
pull the rope
that.
in would be an action.
Is there a
And
way
then
I
for
could?
my full action, I'll just keep pulling.
All right. So he'll be
I was gonna
there
ask if there's a
on.
way I could assist, but her pulling.
Yeah, so it'd be a full action to pull him in.
Sounds good. Get in here, buddy.
It is the Roper's turns.
It's just unfortunate timing.
Here we go. He's literally in the middle of all 3 of them.
We're about to have some high stakes tug of war.
Yeah.
It's the worst
Can I,
time
like-
for your rope
Can
thing
I
to
like
be broken,
like
too.
tug him to try to give them disadvantage?
I'm gonna.
Just like
If
nope,
anybody
nope,
hit-
nope. It's like playing
I'm
with the
gonna
cat.
cutting
I don't know if they
words
have
then.
eyeballs. Sorry.
Oh, you're
Which
gonna cutting
one?
words?
Or can you do all of them?
I can do one. So
Which one?
let's hope. I think I can know once the dice is rolled.
Okay.
Cutting words, but I can't know the like
Yep.
Can't know
like
the
the-
outcome.
Do I know if they have eyes?
They have one eye.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna. Okay.
This Roper here, the first one that you guys would have passed under, is going to go for a grab on Barnabas. That's going to hit. Barnabas is restrained.
I'm gonna shoot.
can I
wing
cutting
flare.
words, whatever that is?
Sure.
Okay.
What are you saying
Go on.
to it?
Please let him go. That's not nice.
Kinda rude,
And then I
my
cough
guy.
because I'm thinking about Kip. oh
Aw.
shit.
What's the reduction?
1.
It's still gonna grab him.
That's what I
Can-
suspected.
Can I?
Yeah. The Helm of Encouragement pipes up and goes, "That's okay. That was really harsh."
You're a fucking liar.
All right. So Barnabas is restrained. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Sweet. The next roper over is actually going to go for a successful grab on the raft itself, and it's grabbing the same
Aw.
stalk that is attached to the spider thread.
Oh. Can I warding flare that?
What does Warding Flare do?
It I can do it as a reaction. It imposes disadvantage on an attack roll.
Sure.
So
yeah.
like, does grapple count? Yeah. Okay.
Their grapple functions like an attack.
Let's do that. I'm gonna flash him in the eye. Flash out.
So the second roll that it imposes disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
they're just
So we're
rolling.
not gonna count that nat 20. It still grabs the boat.
Jesus.
Okay.
And I already used my readied action to help with Bard, so I'm not gonna be able to cut this one.
Oh my lord.
The next
Stop it.
roper, which is this
Oh.
one here, this one's going for you, Sin.
Hit me.
Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
Nice. You are grappled and restrained.
I'm gonna warding flare that one too.
You
All
have
right.
one
You only have
reaction.
one reaction.
You have one. Yeah, you have one reaction.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Fuck. Bullshit.
Cool. Lily, you're up.
We have problems.
She's coming.
Stupid ropes.
How much was Barnabas again?
I knew we should have gave it more slack.
Look,
Barnabas was like 1,300.
okay, I'm gonna turn into a spider.
All right.
I can get out of this.
He's restrained, right?
No. Okay. Sorry.
Or did I miss something?
No. Sorry, my Lily's spider token is broken, so we'll use this one
Yeah,
instead.
so Barnabas got grabbed, our raft got grabbed, and Sin got grabbed.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Is he still holding on to the grappling hook while restrained?
Barnabas?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
The grappling hook is in his hands,
Oh.
so he can't
Okay.
do anything with it, but he's like wrapped up with it still grasped.
Okay, but what if we all just pull?
So Barnabas is attached to a roper. The raft is attached to the shore
Right.
and a different roper. Sin is attached to the third roper.
I have no idea what the hell to do right now. I just
Lily, you're in spider form. What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm thinking. I have no idea what to do in this situation. I'm just gonna.
So this roper has Barnabas. This
Yeah, I
roper's
know.
got the raft. This one's got Sin.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I can't make it all the way over to the one who's got Barnabas, can I? That's too far, right?
Yeah. It would take most of your movement to just get up onto the wall of the cavern, off the raft.
Okay, but I can make it to that first one, the one that's attached to the raft.
I don't. Unless you use the dash action, I think the closest one is the only one you could get in range of.
Okay, and what's to the south of us? Is that another shore?
Yeah, directly around the corner over here. Yeah.
Okay, can
This
I go
whole-
make a rope from the
whole
raft to
area
that
here
shore
is-
to the south?
Spider rope,
Yeah,
and you're
Just
gonna
so
attach
that-
it over this way.
yeah, just so that if anyone wants to get off the raft,
Sure.
we can run that way. My God, I don't like this situation. And then run back once it's made. Oh, look at that!
It works.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay, and you're going back to the raft after you attach it?
Yeah.
All right. I think you have like a bonus action left if there's anything else you wanted to do.
Can you cast anything on Wild Shape?
No. No, I cannot. So I think that's all I can do.
All right. Corval, you're up.
Okay, I see Sin got grabbed. I'm immediately going to help Sin.
Strength check to break them out.
Yep. No, that's an 11.
Yep, not enough.
It's okay, Corval.
I'll just sure it's Waffles. I'm like, get over here.
And that's your turn?
Yep.
All right.
Actually, no, I'm going to go further back to the back of the rafts.
So screen left or down?
Down. I want to be as far away from the ropers as possible.
Yep. Sin, you're up.
I'm going to bonus action rage and then try to break out of this.
All right. Make a strength check.
That's 23.
Nice. So again, like just Superman style, you're able to just flex out of the roper's tendrils.
And then I want to instantly swing for the tentacles connected to the boat.
Yep. Make an attack roll.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Oh yeah. These vapes don't drop. I need this dice, and where are you? I never had my dice out, so. Okay. 32 damage.
Nice. You just like butter cut clean through that tendril, and you can hear the ropers scream in pain. The raft is now free from the grasp of the ropers. Is that your turn? All right.
Can I maneuvering attack there? Crazy. No, I did damage. Never mind. I'm not gonna try to.
All right.
Yeah, I'm done. Sorry.
It is Barnabas's turn. He's gonna go for his strength check to try to get out. There isn't any inspo on this, right? Biard.
Negatory.
Okay. Nice. He is able to break and wriggle free once again. It's actually startling that he's able to do this with how thin and frail his frame appears.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Does he look like he has like levels of exhaustion or something?
No, he does have pretty pale skin and like bags under his eyes. Like he looks tired, but sweet.
Could be never seeing the sun, also, you know.
True that.
And he's gonna use
Vitamin D.
Gonna use his movement to swim over and pop up onto the raft.
Okay, thank God that problem solved itself.
It's Grogmare's turn, and he was given a dagger and a dart, right? So he's gonna take the dart and chuck it at the same roper he's been lobbing these things at.
He's having fun. He doesn't even want to fight.
Yeah.
He looks like he's actually enjoying himself. This time, though, the dart goes sailing off clear to the left of this roper and plinks against the stone off in the darkness.
Nice
he
shot,
kind of grunts and he's
Grogmare.
like, "So yeah, better with heavier objects." Darkness, it's your turn.
I would like to free us from the silk rope.
Yep. So you have to cut through it.
Yeah. I will. I'll sacred flame. I don't have any knives, I literally have no knives. So I'll cast Sacred Flame as a cantrip. Try and burn it loose.
Is that an attack roll?
It's a dexterity saving throw, so I think I can just do it, right?
Yeah, you can just do it.
So dodges out of the way.
Yeah. AC
Right,
is
so-
actually 25.
Sin, your spider's thread burns and withers away around the stalk of the raft.
Single tear.
I'll also take a shot at the one that the Thurbal's at. My bad. Let me try this one more time. An 8. It whiffs again, and it's sad. It makes a little noise.
It swings and hits its own chain.
Classic.
Just starts coughing.
Okay.
Smoke builds up.
Darkness, that's your turn.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do. Just wants to get out of here.
Waffles is up. The raft is now only attached by Lily's spider thread to the shore.
Alright,
Yeah,
Waffles
that
will
was-
run
that
over
was
and be
bad.
gnawing at it.
Yeah, that was a bad idea. Just didn't know what to do. I panicked.
Oh,
Alright,
good.
So Waffles goes and gnaws at Lily's spider thread, and after just a few moments, he's able to cut it free, leaving the raft free to drift down the river. So at the top of the round, it'll move 30 feet.
Alright.
Get grabbed.
Right?
Does anyone have a wind dispel or some kind of gust? Push us away.
I do! I do!
It is Bard's turn.
Damn it!
I got Thunder Wave.
Oh,
Oh my
jeez.
god.
But instead, is it the monster's turn, like right after us?
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Suggestion on the closest one, and my suggestion is going to be keep the other two from restraining the boat.
Okay.
Keep your two friends from restraining the boat. Yeah. And that's a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Hold on. I just gotta read some fine print here.
Of course. Also, I just had a wild experience during this combat. I was putting in an earring while paying attention here, and I shoved two in the same hole.
Ah! That's always fun.
Ouch.
I mean, it doesn't hurt, though, because...
I mean, yeah. I guess
Does it?
maybe it's time to start gauging.
Right. Naturally. What else do you do after that? Like...
So, Bard.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the creature you are trying to suggest will need to understand the language you're speaking, which none of these are going to be able to. So your spell
right.
is ineffective on them. You wouldn't know
That's
that they
so
don't
sad.
speak, so yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking vicious mockery rolls, which is not this.
Yep. The one furthest back is going to go for a grab on Barnabas. Poor Barnabas.
Really?
Cutting words.
Okay.
Is it not gonna work again?
Is that disadvantage or a
That-
reduction?
It's a reduction of 7 off the dice.
All right. So That would have been a 27. It is instead a nat 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So Barnabas
okay,
is
I
going to
shouldn't have
get
bought him.
Barnabas is going to get not only grappled and restrained, but he's also going to get reeled half the distance towards the roper.
Can somebody
then-
like use their reaction to grab him or something?
I could have flared it, but
Can
seems
I-
a bit too
Next
late.
roper is
Would
going
I
to
have
go
used
for
my reaction to grab him? Like my protector feat?
you
It's
know what? Yeah.
it's supposed
Make
to
a strength
only.
check.
Okay. Barnabas, we're not leaving you, buddy.
We paid too much for you.
Wait, what?
I rolled 2 11s. That's 19.
Nice. You're able to hold on to him and keep him from getting reeled in. He is still grappled and restrained. You aren't able to break him free.
That's fine.
The next roper over, the one closest to the thurible, is going to go for a grab on the raft itself, which is going to be successful at.
Warding flare!
Out of here.
Your warding flare as a reaction.
Warding flare! Flashbang!
Flush out.
Flash out!
Right, and what does warding flare do again?
Disadvantage.
Right.
So I have a
Let's
horrible
go.
idea, but I'll save it for later.
So it fails abysmally at grabbing the raft, thankfully.
Yay.
Flash out!
But we're gonna be
The
moving with. Oh.
Next
Ultra
roper over,
flashes.
the final one, is going for a grab on Sin.
Touch me.
Shit. That is a crit fail.
Let's
So
go.
Sin, as its tentacle tries to grab you, it's going to fail and then start to retract. You can get an attack of opportunity on the tendril itself.
Yes, sir. That is a dirty 20.
Nice, that'll hit.
And then that is 13 damage.
Nice. So as that tentacle reaches out and tries to grab you, you react instantly and just slice it clean off with Oathblade.
Grab it! Grab it!
Grab the tentacle.
No, grab the chunk you cut off.
Yeah, I'm trying to get little pieces.
Lily, you're up.
Yeah, I think turning into
Probably some
spider
pieces
was a
in the
bad
boat.
idea for this, so I'm just gonna pop back because that was dumb.
Okay.
And
The boat is not attached to anything at the moment.
yes,
And
But,
Barnabas is grabbed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got to get him ungrabbed.
Okay, the thing about I want to cast wind wall, but I'm confused about it because like it has to make a continuous path along the ground, and it goes 15 feet high.
Mm-hmm.
So even if I cast it, it probably would not reach any of the.
What's the
enemies.
total range on it?
But it would put up a
It-
wall so they can't hit us. No,
That-
they're wait, how high are they? They're 30, 25 feet in the air?
They're 25 feet. Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
15?
so it's 15, and it would have to go along the ground.
Oh,
so-
okay.
You could
The
do it against
water
the
would have-
ceiling. Could you not?
Could I do it against the ceiling?
Let
Could
me
it,
read.
could it go down that way? Like,
It's a very creative interpretation of floor.
Yeah.
yes.
It's the
It's just
upper
upside
floor.
down.
It's
Yeah.
the floor for the spider.
Yeah, it's the floor for them. They're upside down.
It's the floor of the ceiling, you know?
Yeah,
Yes.
makes perfect sense to us. Obviously.
What's confusing about that?
No, you can't put it on the ceiling. So it's a
Like-
vertical, like, needs to be going upwards styles.
I feel like I'm honestly just useless in this situation. But and for Moonbeam, do I have to have the 50 feet in the air for it to work?
50 feet of, like, actual airspace above.
Yeah, like do I have to have that, or is it just it can go 50 feet?
1 second.
Because oh God.
I like that we're under some village and a huge moonbeam just pierces through the town.
Yeah.
It already didn't specify that it had to be outside.
Yeah, I think we talked about this before. You don't have to be outside.
But I do need the space.
No, it doesn't have any verbiage that has that as a restriction.
Okay, so I could use it.
Yeah.
Okay. And one of them has Barnabas again.
Yep, the furthest one away is the one that grabbed Barnabas.
Okay.
Has Barnabas restrained.
Could you like moonbeam the tentacles, like how I scorching raid the tentacles? Is it like a magic, like fire beam, or is it like a magic moon?
A silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it's engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw. Takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful one.
It's like
So
a
I'd
cutting laser and just snip off the tentacle.
I'd like to do that and then add my last necrotic damage roll to that.
Shit.
Sure. Is this
Because
on the roper or the tentacle?
I'm done. The roper itself.
All right. That's going to be right over here.
Okay, so it has to make a saving throw, a Constitution saving throw against a 17. Yes. It's probably gonna win, but
that is a big ol' 8.
really?
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
What is that? 2d10 and a d8?
2d10 radiant damage and a d8 necrotic damage. Or 2d10 of radiant damage.
Spells
and a
do so
d10
much damage.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yes.
So
I need to
necrotic
play a
damage is
spellcaster. I need to.
But then you lose your double defense against physical
11.
damage.
So 11 for the radiant, and 17 damage. That doesn't seem like
It's a constant thing, though. He's gonna continue to.
Yeah, it ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's.
How big is the radius of the moonbeam?
It's only a 5-foot radius, so I can only hit like
Okay,
one
so
target.
point.
But I can also move it every turn.
Yeah, you could like move it and then try and like snip the tentacles, like do like a little circle pattern around it, like snip all its tentacles. That'd be kind of cool.
All right, is that your turn, Lily?
That is my turn.
All right, Corval, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up and attempt to cut off the tentacle on. Is it Barnabas?
Yeah, it's a forgettable name.
You can either attack the tentacle itself or try to free him with a strength check.
No, I'm gonna go for the tentacle. This is personal.
All right.
That's not good. That's a 14.
That misses, unfortunately.
Yep. I'll just think about it. No flourish first. I'll then do the flourish on it. 18.
Barely misses again.
Ooh.
The tentacle is just like writhing around. It's black and slimy, and it blends in with the dark stone that's behind it.
You just hear yelling, just come on!
Sin, you're up.
I'm gonna go for both my attacks
On the tentacle?
Yeah. No. One's a 17, one's an 18.
Yep, both miss. Yeah.
Do I waste my stuff? Do we need to just go? We need to just go. I'm an action surge and go for 2 more attacks.
All right.
Okay. I got a... I missed on the first one, but then I got a 22 on the second one.
Second one will hit.
Cool. And that is 14 damage.
Nice. You sever that tentacle clean off. And the part of it that's still wrapped around Barnabas goes limp and falls like a rope around his feet.
Can I use my movement to kick in the water to try to get us moving?
Sure.
Just sit off, like not in the water, but just like feet off the edge and just try to like
just
fucking push. Yeah,
Furiously like paddle. Yeah.
exactly.
Are we still attached to Barnabas too? Like he's still on the rope with us?
Yeah, Barnabas has rope in his hands that I think Bard is still holding.
Mhm.
Okay.
Otherwise, the raft is detached from any ropers and the shore. Right,
Onwards.
Imagine if we hadn't connected all these rafts together, huh?
To the next encounter. True
Yeah,
that.
imagine if
That
someone
would've
got
been wild.
grabbed.
We'd be in right now.
Yeah.
Just got
I'm glad
grabbed
we
and
did
other
this.
people are going. They're just like, bye, have fun.
That was a
Yeah, I'm really
good,
glad
that was
we
a good
attached.
call.
It is Barnabas's turn. He's going to reach into the saddlebag that's around his neck. He's going to pull out one of the poison darts and lob it at the closest roper.
Get your revenge.
He's just going to barely miss. The dart glances off the side of the roper's rocky hide.
Can I just yell off the edge? It was a good try.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
All right, it is top of the round. So the raft is going to drift its movement.
Yay!
Here we go.
No experience for escape for running.
Do I still have sight of the
All I'm
person
saying.
that I moonbeamed?
Of the what?
The person that I moonbeamed? Do I still have sight on it?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You're just watching it burn as you leave.
No. I have to. It's a visual thing too.
No, but I like you did. You're just glaring at it as
Oh
you're
yeah,
going.
I trust me. I am glaring hard, but
Adjust everybody onto an actual square here.
Oh, wide
Oh,
lily.
that stretched res lily.
Wide lily.
Wide. Become wide.
All right. It is Grogmare's turn, and he is fresh out of projectiles. He's still like puffing and puffing. He's going to use his movement to run up to the front of the raft, getting closer to these things. He's like,
I
come on,
hand him a
give me
skull.
something else.
Wait, I have a painting. And
Is it the painting of Lady Oathblade?
No, I have more paintings. There's 4 paintings left.
What other paintings do you have?
I don't know what they were of. I just know that I have 4
Throw
more.
art at
Can I just
Yeah.
hand him a piece of tentacle and just be like, here, eat.
Yeah, he takes the tentacle and just like whips it over his head a few times before slinging it at the roper.
Amazing.
I thought you wanted
Candles.
to. I thought you wanted to try it,
Be
but
hit.
okay.
I wanted that.
Too.
I wanted it too.
The roper's tentacle hits and it smacks it right in the eye and falls off.
Oh my god.
It's a delectable treat, and then
Only
drop
deals
dead.
1 point of damage, but
Yeah.
Grogmare is satisfied.
Better than nothing.
You good, bud?
It's like black licorice flavored. Damn you.
Darkness, you're up.
I pushed Grogmare into the water for throwing my black licorice. No. I will. Jeez. There's no way to like get us moving. I'm just gonna stand behind like Corval-ish to the side and bring out my 2 whips and ready my action to attack and or save someone.
Okay. So if tendrils come into the picture, you're going to be whipping at them.
Yeah, I'm gonna be whipping at them, or if they grab them, we'll be trying to save.
Cool. Waffles is up.
Waffles is gonna swim to the edge where Grogmere is, and it's gonna actually go into the water and start paddling to try and push the boat along.
Nice. Have Waffles make a strength check.
Sure. No, that's a 6.
Yeah, so he's paddling and paddling, but it doesn't seem to have much effect on the momentum of the raft heading
But he's
downstream.
having fun, and that's what matters.
Bard, you're up.
All right. I mean, we're pretty far from these guys now, huh?
The closest one is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45 feet away.
Okay.
Plus 25 up.
I'll cast Vicious Mockery on the one that's closest to us. That's a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. Does not have to understand me.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. That is a
Out of
measly
here with
13.
your ugly-looking tentacle ass.
Nice. Roll damage, that'll hit.
Oh yeah, big.
Got a 13.
It's 2 damage, my friend. Oh no, wait, I'm another level now. Oh, so I get 1 more. Amazing. All right, 4 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, take that, tentacle thing.
Take that, and it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
That's
Nice.
good.
All right. It is the Roper's turns. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. All right. Only one of them is in range. And it's going for Corval.
With disadvantage?
Yep, that is the one closest, so that'd be disadvantage. Nice. Corval, you, as a reaction, can make an attack of opportunity on the tendril that's flying towards you right now.
He certainly will. That's a 23.
Nice, that'll hit.
Is this evil by chance?
Yep.
Okay, just for personal satisfaction, I'm giving it a level 1 smite.
Try to catch some of the tentacles.
22.
Nice. Slash it clean off. And you can hear the Roper, like, screaming in the distance.
Stop touching people.
Ooh.
Consent is important.
That's really funny
What are
because
they
at one
doing
point I
this?
wanted to, like, as Sin say, I don't want to be hugged while I was grappled.
All right. Lily, you're going to have one more turn. The Ropers, like, when the raft moves, again, you guys will be out of range of the Ropers. So anything you do at this point is pretty much, like, free unless you're going to be stupid.
Okay. Wait, what
I
is
mean, like, if you just do nothing, the raft will
Yeah.
drift out of range.
Don't swim towards
Well,
them, essentially.
What if I want? No, not kidding. No, but well,
That does-
the range on the moonbeam is like 100 and
Okay, the moonbeam's still
120
active.
feet. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, why am I getting a turn?
Because it's your turn.
Wait, but I thought the raft. Oh, they were
Only one of them had range to make any type of grab attack.
But they still technically had a turn, so the damage should have been given to him at that.
Oh yeah, if it goes on
point.
their turn, yeah, roll damage.
Yeah. Okay. Which was what, 2d10 radiant? Unless he saves. Does he have to save again? On that 17?
What is the save?
17.
What type? Like Dex,
Constitution.
Constitution. That is a 14, so that'd be full damage.
18.
Nice.
All right. Anything else? It's your turn, so.
Honestly, nah. I wouldn't
Okay.
even know what to do. Wait.
Corval.
Everyone is here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Corval, you're up.
I just cross my arms and grin as I look at the Roper. I'll just take the dodge action in case he wants to try one more time.
Sin.
I searched the boat for tentacle and shard pieces.
Yeah, there were 2 that were cut off near the front of the boat. One of them got lobbed by Grogmare, so there's one more end of the tentacle in the bottom of the boat. And like as you pick it up, sort of like a chicken with its head cut off, like the muscles in it still kind of spasm and instinctually like react to being grabbed, and it kind of like coils itself up your forearm.
You look cool, and then I walk over to Darkness, and I'm like, "Here you go. What does it taste like?"
Okay, before I just chomp into it, I'm gonna roll a nature check real quick. And based on this nature check and the outcome, he may or may not bite into it. A 12. What does Darkness know about roper taste?
You're pretty sure that they taste like bitter poultry.
Do they need to be cooked?
It reminds you of like seafood.
Sushi. Yum. He'll bite into it.
Nice. You just get an explosion of inky liquid in your mouth that tastes like bitter chicken. Like
it's fresh.
Like
even
raw
better.
chicken and then like the inside of a lemon rind.
It's delicious, right? From Draka. Like cooking.
Before the top of the round, it's Barnabas's turn, and he's just gonna flip all the ropers to birds.
Yeah, I know. He's had a full day.
I feel so bad for what I'm putting him through. Defying him.
Look, it's probably better than Duergar slavery.
Honestly, if he says anything, I'm gonna be like, do you want to be a slave? And that's like... Is that terrible? That's terrible.
I mean, it's not
But is it true?
wrong.
You're gonna guilt trip someone who was a slave. That's
Look.
Oh, according to Corval, we're all slaves for
no,
God,
right.
right?
This is the player
Right.
talking. Corval doesn't care at all.
Darkness agrees with Corval.
Corval's gonna be like half the reason it becomes an evil necromancer.
Oh yeah, hands down.
Oh no, Kip was already down that road. He just chose.
Yeah, you're just
A
giving
really
him a nice
bad person.
nudge, aren't you?
Yeah, you're just speeding him along.
He seems like such a paladin wannabe, though.
I know, that's
He seems that way, doesn't he?
why it's strange, isn't it?
Darkness likes.
He always talks about being a paladin, then fucking pulls out a black blade.
Right.
He's cursed,
Right.
like me.
Crown of
Power of the
madness.
light.
Right.
All right. You guys have drifted a pretty significant distance down this river at this point. It has been going on 10 hours since your last rest.
Yeah.
A good portion of it has been travel. At some point, you guys are going to need to figure out rest and how you're going to accomplish that.
Let me see something. Let me see how far on my map, how far we have until we hit the river. Okay, I see where we are. Oh, Jesus.
That's
Okay.
good. It's not that
How long
far,
have-
right? Darkness. It's nearby.
Darkness, is you can see the gears turning. He's like, "Grr." He grunts to himself, and he's speaking in undercommon to himself.
I wouldn't know undercommon at all, would I? Even though I have the... No, okay.
How far have we
Ooh,
been drifting for?
You've been on the water for the last 5 hours.
5 hours this distance. Would I know if the main river, that when we fork into the main river, is that going to be any faster current or not? Would I know that?
Yeah, let me send you a thing.
Okay.
Have there been any shores?
I mean, there's the
At all
rocky
navigable?
shore, like how we had on the fight with the ropers, right? There's
Okay,
that
so
rocky
that's just
shore.
around.
We could tie up with more silk and like just literally sleep on the
We
raft.
have one
that
more
doesn't seem
silk.
like a great idea.
Of one more silk.
There is a spot that we could go coming up to like take our raft out of the water because it's so light on, and we could like rest up there.
That makes sense.
Use the raft as a shelter. Just sleep underneath.
Yeah.
It.
But I'm wondering if the river is any faster, we could wait until we get to the lake. I know a place to rest when we get to the lake. Fuck. Darkness is now has a worried look as he is recalled upon information.
Hey, Darkness, what's up?
I just remembered this river flows into the main river that the elves use as their business river to.
Oh, good.
Oh, you didn't think about that before we took it?
I didn't. Well, there's no other river.
It's the last
Hold
one.
on. How long until we reach
We
the main
have
river?
about. We have about. Let's see. Look at the map. I'd say
Ask
we
about
have
a trace of
about.
boat.
I was going. I was gonna do that to
Well,
I was gonna do this to everyone on the boat. We could all lay down, be really quiet, pass without a trace.
Okay.
The
But
mushroom caps
there's
are
a-
like
Yeah, that's what I'm
bowls.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
There's also a gate at the end of this river. That is a elven-controlled gate that leads into the main river.
No, Darkness,
Like a
was there
minor
an elf
illusion.
like you?
My vigilante days are past me. I haven't been to Jackalope in a long time. The
Okay.
elves are.
But you're not
Guys.
wanted,
No.
are you?
I have
You could say that. I'm
Wild.
wanted, yes.
wild concept. Gate,
Yeah.
it's just on top of the water, right? Because I have water breathing, the scroll, and it can go for up to 10 willing creatures for an hour. So, no wait.
Mushroom
for
submarine.
24 hours?
Mushroom
For
submarine.
24 hours.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So there's a spot we can shore up really soon. I'd say it'd take us about an hour longer. There's another spot that's closer to the Elven Gate that seems more dangerous. I think we should rest up at the spot I'm thinking of close, and then we can do the turn our mushroom caps upside down water breathing idea when we get to the elves. But I think we should rest up.
Yeah, I love this plan. But Darkness, your shortcut for our way back. Are we
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
go
don't
back
worry about
through
it.
the gate, or we're gonna be okay?
Oh, no. Listen.
Okay, good,
listen.
good.
Listen.
We're
Dwarves.
listening.
Dwarves have their ways of cutting
Right?
water paths back to civilization from the lake. It'll
Is
be
that
no
why
problem.
we didn't take a shortcut there?
Yeah, because the water flows backwards or whatever.
Okay.
So the
Yeah.
current will take us back the other way. That's fine.
Oh.
As-
It's the
Oh.
circle
Well,
current.
it's the dwarven. We're gonna. The only
Is it
river
gonna be
that
like
heads
a
back.
is it gonna be like a log ride? Like a super tube?
Just don't. We're just too far away from that river. Just don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
later
no.
problem.
Not worried
It's-
about
it's-
it at all.
It's more of a long cut than a short cut, but it's still a way back. Don't worry about it.
Every time you say "don't worry about it," makes me
The more,
worried.
yeah, I would.
Well, then worry about it. Fuck.
You know, Darkness, I respect you. I respect your honesty.
Whatever.
Oh my
I
God.
respect you too. Maybe. Whatever.
Darkness. Are you
Oh, that
are you
was
thinking
cute.
here for camp?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Ding ding ding! Every
Okay,
time I
cool.
hear that noise, it like reminds me of being on an airplane.
Yeah.
Am I right that that'll only take like about an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you do the underwater breathing, should I also cast Pass Without a Trace?
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
I
in
don't-
case they
for
turn one
underwater
out.
breathing,
Okay. Listen. So what we do is we go underwater breathing, we turn all 6 caps over, and we untie them together, right? We're all under each one. And if the gate, if they're like, those mushroom caps are weird, and turn one over, we have also Pass Without a Trace cast on us. So that if they turn one over, now we're just kind of floating in the water, which is kind of bad. But there's another cap that hopefully you can swim to, and they won't turn them all over. There's no way.
how deep is the river?
Or
We don't know.
I was imagining like a deep river for shipping lanes.
Yeah, the river you guys will be connecting to is a lot bigger than the one you've been on.
Yeah, you can
right,
see it.
right.
What's in the
You can
river?
actually see it.
Yeah, I was thinking that, and I was thinking, could we just
Well-
walk along the bottom?
Well, it's safer in one regard that it
But we
is
don't want to
heavily
abandon the map.
trafficked, but it's less safe in one regard in that there are lots of elves.
We also have seen a lot of the giant caps as we've gone on our path. So,
So there's
if
no
we do
way they
lose
would
them,
suspect.
we might be able to find more too.
Well, I'm
That's
also thinking they
true,
wouldn't
that's true.
suspect any of them. They wouldn't like turn one over if it was floating down the river.
Yeah.
But if they do, and we have Pass Without a Trace, and you just like try to hide
Yeah.
really quickly and run,
Mhm.
then
Yeah.
they won't be able to see you. So I
How
think
long
that's
does
a good
water
idea to have
breathing
hope.
last?
24 hours.
24 hours.
Holy! We get
Yeah.
to swim to the lake.
And
Yeah,
then
right,
swim
honestly.
in the lake. Oh. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I mean, like,
I'm-
I was
I'm
imagining
also
we could
gonna-
just walk along the bottom and not have to deal with the mushrooms.
Wait, how
Did
do
you
how do
plan
do
for
that?
It would be a
Indraka to
lot
be the
slower
water
movement,
level?
Say again?
How do
Right?
we-
What the hell?
How do we walk under the bottom? Like,
Tie rocks to our shoes.
oh, okay. Well, that'll take
I
a
mean,
little
we're gonna
on
be
a
bit
moving
lake
longer.
slower is the only thing.
I'm nervous of aquatic threats. I think
was
staying towards
thinking that.
civilization.
No. Well, I'm thinking this river
Can I roll a
is more of
history
a shipping
on
river.
Indraka
So
rivers?
it won't have many monsters. Andraka has lots of monsters. This river will have less monsters. That's all I'm saying.
Well, if it's busy with trade and stuff, yeah, I would
Yeah,
assume so.
That's true.
Would you have any idea if they'd have, like, underwater sensing? Like,
It is elves.
That's hard to tell. I mean, they're elves.
yeah.
They're nasty, stupid creatures. And I look to every half elf.
So does that mean I'm half stupid? I've always considered myself full stupid.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna also like reorganize my spells, and I'm pretty sure because I can do that right when I sleep. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure
Yeah,
can
you guys are
reprepare
making
spells.
camp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
can
so I
use
think
different
I have
spells
some
to make
stuff. I have water walk that I could take, which
Ooh.
seems
Yes.
mighty useful, and stuff like that. Destroyer create water. That's not a lot of water, is it? I'm pretty sure that's only like a gallon or something.
Yeah, it's like a specific measurement.
Yeah, I can't just destroy the river. That sucks.
Blow it up.
I don't want there to be a river here. The lake.
Wait, you don't have the legendary spell repair boat? What are you
Oh my
doing?
god.
What are you even doing?
Isn't that like an 8th level spell?
I thought it was like a Pathfinder thing or something.
Yeah.
Like
Like an 8th level
like a
spell in
10
Pathfinder
yeah.
called Repair Bow. And if I'm right, it like repairs it, but it doesn't keep it repaired. Like you have to
What?
keep
Yeah.
using it. Yeah. It's like a
Yeah.
Lame.
It's a lame spell meant for like a water adventure campaign. Yeah.
your boat's
Anyway.
broken, but you gotta keep like it's so yeah.
All right.
Sounds good. Oh, so like, I was gonna ask, what does it look like when we pull ashore?
It looks very similar to the other two shores that you saw. It's hard,
Sure.
rocky stone. There are some cracks and little bits of loose debris, but for the most part, it's very smooth. Not a lot of like dirt or anything.
Does this look like a dwarven carved path or a natural and Draken path?
It looks natural.
Okay.
All the caverns you've been on since finding the river have looked natural, and they look like they are formed by water flowing.
Right, and does it look tracked on? Like, I don't have the best tracking skills. I guess I could ask.
Yeah, you can roll a nature check.
Does anyone have tracking skills? Want to help me see if anyone's been this way? Whatever. 12.
The ground appears undisturbed, and there aren't any markings of life anywhere nearby.
Okay. Looks good to me. Is there a spot for me to rest in the ceiling?
There are some stalactites and stalagmites. You could probably hold on to.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
How are you not afraid of them?
My first thought. All right. So you guys will take a long rest, and I think this is a pretty sweet spot to end the session. Before anything super crazy happens next.
That we get sucked into and takes
Yeah.
another hour or two.
And then that'll give a.
We're talking
Chance
about our
for-
plan is gonna go off perfectly. There'll be no complications.
Every time.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it next session.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if there's more than 2 people that are going to be gone, then we just should skip next week week, right?
Yeah. So if 2 people are out next week, then it'll be a skip, and we'll be on the following Thursday, same time.
Then hopefully we will make it to the lake.
Hey, that means I get to go to trivia night.
Eventually.
Being slightly meta, but I think you guys will get to the lake next week or next session.
Hell
Okay, I
yeah.
hope so. Yeah.
Don't phrase it like a challenge. We'll find a way.
We will find a way.
Look, all
to
I
head
have
back.
to do is write like 3 different side quest hooks and stick them all in front of you, and something will take forever. It'll be fine.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The decision making of if we're doing it or not will take forever.
I'm just gonna lean on Waffles like, you were such a good boy. You did everything right, and just pat him on his head.
He's just gonna hear whoop 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 whoop.
Yeah.
whoop.
I think that Waffles is like normal.
He did everything I needed him to. He was perfect.
It's true.
That's true.
Waffles, you're perfect.
You just see an eye drift.
All right, and I can calculate XP right now real quick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I should have thought we were gonna have to leave Barnabas. Like, for the longest time, like, he's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
I really thought that. I had given up, honestly. And I felt bad, but I felt like there was nothing I could do. Like, I straight panicked that fight. When there's things that are on the ceiling and there's water,
Yeah.
I become useless.
Luckily, we stopped the raft and were able to reposition.
Yeah. Oh, do we get XP?
Yep.
Ah. What?
11 hundo.
Nice.
In the world.
So what are you guys at for XP?
Well, right now it's at 18.
Level
18520.
Level up.
1100?
So we're at 19,620 now.
19620.
And next level's at 23,000, so you guys are almost there.
Ooh.
We're
About
almost
4K more
there.
XP.
We're almost there. People come
Hey,
out
what's
and
everybody
run
at?
quick. Sorry.
19,620.
Beautiful. Okay.
19620. Yeah.
Souls.
I know, right?
I want level 8. Cool
Only
shit will
a
happen
few
when we
more
get level
mommies and daddies left before we
Yeah.
Yeah.
more spell slots up in here.
8. Nice.
So I was telling Chris Corval earlier that mommy and daddy monsters, those guys are